Hi, I'm Rebecca J. Venton. Welcome to my Knit and Crochet channel. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a hacky sack out of yarn. It's going to be Red Heart Super Saver. Alright, and in order to get the tight stitches you need, I'm using an E hook, an E crochet hook. Now, the other supplies you're going to need: popcorn to fill it up, a funnel. You can, if you don't have a basic funnel, then use like a paper rolled into a funnel, or figure out how to slowly get it in there with a small spoon or whatever utensil you can do. Scissors, and yarn needle. And if you are a beginner or just want to make it real simple for yourself and you need a stitch holder in order to count, to help you keep track of rows, you can either use a safety pin, even a bobby pin. And the bobby pin's easy. You can just, it'll work just as good as a stitch holder. And this one is made for crochet. Okay, so what you're going to do is, when you fill it up with the popcorn, you're not going to fill it all the way, because when the kids play hacky sack, when they toss it with their foot and it has to land back on their foot or on their body or wherever it lands, they want it to lay flat so it'll stay. If it's too full, it'll just roll off and it won't be good. Now, another thing you can do is, if you want to make it for a baby to play with, just fill it with Polyfil, or don't fill it at all and close it up, and then you get a bucket of water, you put them all in there, and it'll be like a fake water balloon. And those are fun, because then you don't have the little pieces of balloon that you have to pick up, especially if you have small children or animals that you don't want any choking hazards to happen. Alright, so let's get all this out of the way. And for today, I'm just going to be doing a sampling, because I don't even need to write a pattern for this, because it's so simple. I'm going to use a bigger hook just for demonstration purposes. And let's see, I'll even use, maybe the green will still show up pretty good. Okay, let me put that off to the side. Okay. Alright, to get started, I'm going to leave, let me get this, oops, sorry. Let me do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave a long tail, because you're going to want to sew the end tighter so nothing falls out. Okay, so you're going to chain 2 to begin, and put in the second chain right here, I want 6 single crochets. You're going to single crochet everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and you're not going to join, you're just going to keep going. All right, so now in each of those 6 stitches, I want 2 single crochets. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and you do that all the way around. There's 3 times, there's 4 times, and then here's 5 times, and here's my last one, 6 times. Okay, so now what I did with this is I kept on increasing only in the 2-stitch area, which I will show you in a second what I mean about that. And I did it where there's 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and then 2 single crochets. All right, so And you can do as big as you want too if you just want it for a big ball. Okay, and now what I want to show you is here's a single crochet. So I do one. See where it's a 2 single crochet? Do 2 in that. Okay, the next stitch you can see plainly that it's a single crochet. So do 1 in that. So for every single crochet you see, put a single crochet. For every 2 now, put 2. And you're going to go all the way around. See what I mean? Here's another 2. And there's a single. And there's 2. So let's do that. Okay, let's do the single. And I'm gonna, of course I'm not gonna make the whole thing for you, but I will show little sections of what I mean. There's a single, some more yarn, and there's 2, so let's do 2. Okay, so the next row, or round they call it because it's not a join, here is a single, so you're going to do a single. There's another single, and there's that double, so you're going to do 2. So each round will consist of, the first round was 1 single crochet between each double crochet. This next round will be 2 single crochets in between 2 double crochets. The third round will be, or the next round will be 3 single crochets with 2 single crochets after that. And you just keep on going, all right? And then once you get to where you want, what you're going to do, like I did, like I said before, let's see, right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets between each double crochet. So I'm going to count 1 of those double crochets and add it to the 5. So that's 7. That means I will be doing 7 rows of plain single crochet, and that's where you're going to get the height. And after I do that, what I'm going to do is decrease, and I'm going to do the opposite of what I did for the single or for the 2 double crochet. So for every okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start off decreasing once, which means, I'll show you, you're going to, this is a decrease, put it in once, put it in the next stitch, and then decrease. Go through all 3. Then you're going to go around, and like I did 5 and then a double, what you're going to do is 5 and then a decrease. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, like that. And then you're going to do another decrease. And then you're going to go around, and like I said, this is just a demonstration piece, so it doesn't, I'm not following this pattern at all. Okay. And let's see, let's just do another decrease. And when I get to a decrease, I will show you what to do. And then, let's see, get some more singles put in there. Let me see. When am I gonna get to a let me decrease again so I can give you a, okay, so here's my first decrease. Oops, sorry. Here's my first decrease. So what I'm going to do is decrease over it. Put the yarn in before it and put the yarn in after it. So it's directly below it. And there's another decrease above a decrease. Okay? And you're just going to go around, and you don't even need to mark this one. You just look for it. Just keep on checking every stitch. and there's another decrease, so put it in before it and after it, and see how it goes right before it, and you're going to go all the way until it closes. Now before it closes, well, first of all, what I want to tell you about is the stitch markers, okay? And I use it when I get to my last increase. I will mark the one directly after, because that is the first stitch of the rows. That way I can keep track easily of my rows. And once I get to my 7, like I did here, then I'll start decreasing and, you know, take this out. So once I get comfortable enough where I want to maybe start getting too close to closing, what's going to happen is the inside, because of the way it curls when you're working on it, is really the inside. So turn it right side out, and you're going to take, here, let me get this back to, all right, you're going to take your yarn needle, actually let's put this back so it's inside out, and what you're going to do is close up the end, because popcorn can fall right out of it this way. Close it up tight. Right. Of course, you know, weave it in better than what I'm doing, but I'm just showing you. Do a little bit more so it doesn't open up. All right, now turn it right side out, and then keep on closing it up until it's basically the size of the funnel, or what you're comfortable with filling up with popcorn. Okay, and then once you get to where you can't do any more work, take your yarn needle and close it up, and there you go. You got a nice hacky sack for the older kids to play with. Don't fill it up at all, or even put the foam in there chopped up, and that would make also a great water balloon and a big toy. And like I said, as long as you want to keep going and make it bigger and bigger and bigger, you got a big ball for the little ones to play with. All right, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun.